Our guest today is a Nigerian artist whose style of music is a blend of Afrobeat, reggae, and hip-hop. He is young, motivated, and super talented, and is definitely ready to share his talents and tell the story to the world. Just so you know, he's also the son of famous award-winning Nigerian actress Bukky Wright. Guys, I know you have an idea what I'm talking about. Welcome with us, Ojayy Wright, to the show!
Hello.
Hi. How you doing? I cannot do hello like that.
Why are you
saying hello? I'm talking. Sorry, it's okay, my guy. Say hello.
I'm speaking.
Hey, you get it. What's up? How are you doing?
I do now.
How does it feel being here?
Excited.
Yeah, I'm showing the excitement.
And because my own excitement is like gradual.
It's on the inside.
It's a bit. She got it.
Okay.
Did you find the food you were looking for?
I didn't find it.
Well, maybe that's the reason.
So you want to eat? Don't worry, we'll give you something afterwards.
Okay, then let's
Not me, it's only money. She has money. No, I was talking about
You said it. I'll hold you up to that. Let's go.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You've been doing this for a while, because I know that I met you 2-3 years ago with Duro.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say my name, then okay, yeah, okay.
Exactly. So, how's it been so far? Let's start from there.
It's been interesting. It's been
interesting is very vague. Interesting in what way?
I mean, because you have the good times and the bad times, and the whole experiences just help you build up yourself. You know what I mean? So for me, it's been an interesting journey so far.
Interesting.
Okay. So I know that you have actually been doing this for a while, because you've been on Intimate Splash before, and it's been years actually, and then I just ran into Ojayy again, and I'm like, okay, so I think I really like guys with nose rings. I don't know, maybe
that's how you have it now.
I particularly like guys with, I don't know, maybe somebody is looking at me and saying, are you okay, it's fine.
Thank God Ojayy does not have, not you.
No, there is one Ojayy that has H.
Where is the
Ojayy?
My husband,
somewhere.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, and so I know that you've been doing this for a while, and I know that you were, even at the time, jumping on people's songs, and then you were doing covers and all that, and they were very interesting. But now you have an EP, and that is Commander-in-Chief, and there is one that has been banging Duro. People have been, doing a lot of challenges and all that with that, dancing to it. So you want to tell us about the journey and how the EP is doing right now?
Well, first and foremost, I must say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me so far. Duro is actually not my favorite song from the EP.
Are you serious?
I must be honest. It's like my second or third favorite. But for some weird, my favorite on that EP is Commander-in-Chief.
Why though?
I see.
That's track 3. The whole situation and the scenario and the circumstances around me writing that song, I just felt passionate about it. I wrote it from a different angle, a different space. It's different from how I wrote the other songs. And I just felt like it's about time. The title, the whole idea of being the commander-in-chief, I just need to assume that position. And I was able to put that in the music in a love way. So it's crazy. And I didn't write it for one day. It took me like 2 weeks. That was the longest song I wrote.
Wow. So write just that particular song?
That particular song,
So let's talk about Duro. I mean, I've been on your page lately, and I saw that you've been trying to promote it in your own very interesting style. I mean, I saw a video of you were on Third Mainland Bridge, and you were drinking something, and you're like, this thing does not get to number 1. You people,
man,
I want to jump off the bridge. And I was just thinking to myself, like, is he joking? Because, I mean, people who are just meeting you for the first time, they might not know, is he joking? Is he teasing? Like, why did you use that kind of strategy method? Even the second push that you did, where you're like, I want to make top 100 and stuff. Is that, are you being serious? Is there like an underlying message about that?
I mean, I was serious. I wasn't going to jump, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't
going to sleep on Third Mainland until the following day.
I mean,
you were going to do that?
No. No.
Okay.
But I just felt like, I needed to do something to catch people's attention. Like, I'm just tired of hearing the same thing over and over. Like she said, I've been on Entertainment Splash before. I don't want to come. Okay, I'll come here again for you. I don't want to come here again as an upcoming artist. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's time that, and it's the whole idea of being the commander-in-chief and owning your space and taking control of your time and all that stuff. So I just felt I could do something that will catch people's attention.
But do you think that strategy is good? I mean, we're seeing Skibby, for instance, do something like that. Do you think that's
Skibby is different?
The difference with Skibby was, Skibby actually said, they said he was dead, right?
Okay.
So if I jumped, that's a different case. Okay. I didn't jump. I just made it look like I was going to jump. You know what I mean? Like, and then it was a quick cut and all that stuff, but yeah.
Okay. At least I'd like to see that,
and people reached out to you like, hey, bro, are you okay? bro,
I posted that thing. It wasn't up to 2 minutes. My mom called.
I'm like, yeah, what did she say?
My mom called and was like, Binga, who's that on your IG? I'm like, no, mom, wait. Where are you? Get off that bridge. At that point, I was done recording and I was home. So I'm like, no, yeah, wait, calm down, calm down. She just ran there for like a minute, 2 minutes. I'm like, no, I'm done, I'm done. It was just a scare, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm home now, I'm safe. I'm actually chilling, watching what is going on online. She's like, don't ever try that stuff again. You might delete it. I'm like, yeah, something I'm stressed, man. I can't delete it, though. Let this one.
What you feel when you watch your videos? How
your
exactly?
Your own videos, because you like,
I be getting shy as hell. Can I say that on TV?
No.
But yeah, man, like
you get very shy.
So you don't watch yourself? Is it just your?
Nah, I don't watch myself.
Even your recent videos?
I watch it like just for a couple times. After that, I'm done with it, man. Like,
wow.
Really interesting stuff.
So you talked about your mom before we went, and then I mean, this question has been on my mind. You know how maybe you have your mom or someone in your family in the industry, and how people are always trying to put you behind that person, like as a shadow of the person. Has that happened to you, and how does it make you feel that your mom is also in the entertainment industry?
I must say I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be even in that conversation or in that scenario. However, you are right. There are certain people that just feel like, because you're the son of this person, why should we do this? Why should we do that? You know what I mean? So it's had its pros and its cons, but
you're who you are at the end of the day.
Like, I can't change my background. Like, I can't do anything about it. So at this point, it's just work with what I have and be grateful for what I've got. That's it.
Especially with the fact that you even have our name like Omo.
Yeah.
When you start to Omo Sekinatu. Yeah. That's so interesting. Yeah. All right, I mean, looking at the industry and from what Amanda said the other time, you know, saying that you want to get to top 100 and all that, and then, of course, you don't want to come back here and still being an up-and-coming artist. You want to be, like, maybe on the A-list, you know, list and all that. I really wonder what you think about the industry. What do you think is the growth like, especially when you put in a lot of effort? Is it discouraging? Is it encouraging? What exactly is the situation?
I think the truth about it is, okay, so there are some people that when I speak, when I complain to, they'll be like, "How this guy, what are you talking about?" Like, you're good, you're fine, you're doing okay. And then I'm like, I know where I'm coming from. I know what I want. I'm not okay. This is not okay. This is, you get me? So it still ultimately depends on your comfort levels. You know what I mean? For me, I am not comfortable here. So I want more. We have to do more. So in terms of top 100 or top whatever, I'm just trying to break into that market, own my space, and stay in my lane. I don't want no problems with nobody. I don't want nobody to have no problems.
So talking about breaking into that market, what do you think, what would you say is the formula for breaking into the market? Would you say, sometimes we talk about it being the backing of a record label, the backing of management, you know, PR, your personal brand, the type of music you're doing.
Even social media presence.
Even social media presence. What would you say would make you break into the industry as big as you want it to be?
The grace of God.
The grace of God.
As big as I want it to be is the grace of God. It doesn't have to do like...
So do you think someone like Wizkid is the grace of God?
Yes, definitely.
I actually agree with you on that one.
There's no doubt about it, because like you can do some... I almost jumped off the bridge. Who knew if I was serious? Like, come on now.
Don't give me that.
No, I'm just saying, like, who knew if I was serious? So you can do so many things and nothing will pop. And you can just do one thing and it's like, oh, damn, where's that guy been, or where's that girl been? You know what I mean? So for me, it's, I can be comfortable here and say, okay, a few people know me, I'm okay, I can eat, but like, no, this is not where we have to be. This is not where we want to be. So that other level, the other activation level, is the grace of God. Everybody will give you formula. But
so I want to ask you a question. Do you think that age is a factor to this? I mean, we know a lot of artists that have been grinding on this for years, and it's not because of talent. As you said, it's grace, it's timing. It could be so many factors. Do you think they'll reach a time that you'll be like, you know what, it's kind of like football. You're like, okay, you know, let's just retire and do something else. Or do you think that one should push music for the rest of their lives?
I won't say age. I'll say consistency.
Consistency.
You know what I mean? Like, the experience that you've had, yeah, you grow older, age will come. It's a factor, but, like, it's about being consistent with the age. Like, if you're just growing older and you're not dropping music, nobody's going to, you know what I mean? But, like, if you're consistent while you're growing older, I feel at some point, people would, just like, I mean, I thank God for Duro right now. Like, at some point, people would pay attention if you're consistent. That's just
right.
Yeah. So last question, my own last question. You talked about God's grace, and as much as we all want that God grace and God factor in all that we do to push us out there, there has to be some sort of strategy that you put in place to, you know, put yourself out there. Now, we have from now to the end of the year, which is usually the peak period in the entertainment industry where we have events back to back and all that stuff. What strategies are you putting in place to make sure that, okay, this next 4 months, at least, let me try to get, worst case scenario, at least 25 shows?
Okay, so something I've never done before is the media rounds I'm doing now.
Okay.
I've been to a bunch of radio stations and TV stations over the past 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
And I must say it's draining, physically too. Like just waking up every day, every morning, 7, 8 a.m., coming to the mainland, all the way from Chevron. But you know what I mean? Like it's been interesting. And I feel like the online presence that we've been able to gather too, like we've never really done that before. Like having a bunch of influencers and celebrities post the music, and now it's just, we just have to drive the screw in. So up next for me is the video. We're working on the video. We should finalize this weekend on what we're doing. And hopefully before the end of the month, we should be bringing it back to you guys.
Free advice, free consultation for free. You should do more partnerships with content creators as well. It is why Don Jazzy's songs, he doesn't pay influencers to promote the songs. It's a trick. So he partners with these like content creators, and at the end of the day, by the time he has new music, because you know that he has helped you, you want to help him too.
But the thing about it is, who wants to put me in the content? Everybody that wants to put me in the content.
Ojayy, stop it.
You have to approach them. So there's also a mindset too.
I approach these people. Do you know what they tell me?
What?
I have to bring money first.
No, you're not going to marry. Trust me.
Don't worry,
we'll talk about it.
Maybe she will tell you more about this. Of course, maybe you can even start, because you guys are even wearing the same color of t-shirts, so maybe you can start like that. Because I see that you've even been, you know, at weddings lately, you know, performing, and I think it's just a very good start. It's a very beautiful one at that. So I can only wish you the best. Is there anything you'd like to say to people as we round off?
Just thank you guys so much for everything. I mean, see, I'm just shy. I don't know what to say. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, Facebook. It's at Ojayy Wright. It's Ojayy, WRIGHT. Ojayy, WRIGHT. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.